Good morning, Warren First 39ers. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter. Melody Krim will be joining us here shortly in just a few. I just wanted to get started off this morning as I'm ready and gearing now. Unfortunately, Brian Carr cannot be with us today. He has his daughter. He's at home with his little girls, and one of them's just not feeling the best. So again, I already put them on our prayer list this morning. So the Carr family, as one of the little ones, don't feel at their best. So be in prayer for that. Don't forget, if you have a prayer request this morning and you would like to get it out there, please let me know as quickly as possible, because at the end of the show today, we will end in a word of prayer, beginning our week, beginning our festivities, and more. But like I said, Melody will be here. Currently, though, in downtown McMinnville, we are at 71 degrees. It is cloudy right now. We're going to have a lot of pop-in and out showers all day long. It does say that we're expected to see some light rain expected in the next hour. So please be cautious of that as well. Let's see. And as I look at, it says the air quality is good. The index is 16, which is similar to yesterday at this about the same time. Let's see. The UV index is, it's still saying use sun protection until 5 o'clock. I've always been told, even when it's overcasted like this, you always need to put on some sunscreen. So if you are like me, whether you wear makeup or not, it's always a good thing to moisturize in the morning. I do a moisturizer sunscreen in the morning, whether I wear makeup or not. And that is the very first thing I put on in the morning. And it's really good. And there are some sunscreens now, ladies and gentlemen, where you can actually get it toned, where it could be your skin tone. It's not like a foundation, but it could be used as it. Let's see. I was trying to see what else, because I downloaded a brand new app because Walker wants to start getting into this weather stuff. And so I downloaded a better app for him. But today's high is supposed to be 78 degrees, and tonight's low is going to be 66 degrees. Now, like I said, chance of light rain will be in the next hour between 10 and 1. So be aware of that. And if you ever want to get more updates, you just stay tuned with us to get those notifications. You can actually text the keyword Warren First to 931-305-0869, and you will get those text message alerts as we do. Now, it is saying that today we have a chance of thunderstorms and rain, an 80% chance of rain today. Tomorrow is 40, Thursday is 50, and Friday is 60% chance of rain. But Saturday, Sunday, and Monday is sunny and cloudy. Hey, I hope everybody enjoyed their Memorial Day weekend as I did, because even though we kayaked on Sunday and it was just the best weather to do it like first thing in the morning. Now, after about 2:30, 3 o'clock, we saw some clouds coming in, but we were already inside by that time, so we didn't get hurt with the rain or any of the chances of thunderstorms got to us. So as soon as we got done, we just grilled out and had a good old time with our friends and family. We here at Warren First hope you guys also had a great time with your friends and family as we did, and it was just a nice, peaceful time. Now, one thing I also want to mention, in case you missed the Memorial Day program, thanks to our friends at Community TVTN, Jonathan Womack and them got an amazing video coverage of that. You can actually see that on our Facebook page. We shared it so you can watch it as well and see it live in action like we did. But courtesy of them, they did a phenomenal job doing that. We are going to take a quick word from our sponsors, and when we get back, we have more things going on in the community, and then some. There's a lot of summer programs that we would love for you guys to be aware of and to be know of, especially, if you got kids out there that like to stay busy as mine do. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And remember, Warren County, Keep it first.
1964 to start Ganton Bolden. Now it's Gateway Tire and Service Center. He wanted our customers to have the best products and service at a fair price. That was his motto then, and that still stands today. We promise to be upfront and honest with each and every customer. We'll never try to sell something that our customers doesn't need just to make a buck. If that's what makes us different from our competitors, well, we're just fine with that. Come see us today or give us a call at 931-815-9000.
Come join us at 110 East Main Street for a farm-to-table experience all year long. We offer gluten-free, dairy-free, guilt-free goodness that will leave you feeling energized and satisfied with every bite. Our small batch from-scratch menu bursts with juice, shots, smoothies, soups, wraps, and sandwiches, and more prepared daily to give you all the nutrients your body craves. We never add powder, sugars, or anything you can't pronounce, so don't miss out on this delicious, healthy opportunity. Swing by and indulge in some wholesome goodness today at 110 East Main Street, McMinnville, Tennessee.
Community Network Productions takes you inside each community with local interest stories, local music artists, and information.
With each show, the focus is the people and our beautiful community. With our creative team, we customize unique show ideas with our friends in the community. Our focus is you.
See each of our shows on all social media, including Facebook, Instagram, and at our website at www.communitytvtn.com.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
Warren First 931 is your one stop for all things local and all the time. Daily podcast you can listen, watch, comment, and help share through Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Audible, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Make sure you join our text club at 81010 at Warren First 931. You will receive upcoming events, weather alerts, school closures, county and city updates. Make sure to subscribe to our weekly newsletter, The Local Voice. It has everything that I talk about on the show, as well as the events we attend throughout the week. Your stories, your opinions, and your events. This is Warren First 931.
Are you ready for your new Ford? Hi, this is Chris at Reddick Brown Ford in Morrison, inviting you to come and visit our dealership with special finance rates on that special Ford truck, Bronco, or SUV that you have been looking for. Plus a great assortment of pre-owned inventory. We are proud to be part of the local community here in Warren County and now offer complimentary pickup and delivery for service. Your Pioneer Sports Ford headquarters, Reddick Brown Ford, Manchester Highway, Morrison. Have you driven a Ford lately?
All right, guys. Good morning. I am Kelly Walker Slaughter, your host of Warren First 931. Guys, in downtown McMinnville, we are currently at 71 degrees. Remember, today's high is going to be 78 and tonight's low is 66, and a chance of light rain in the next hour. But they are saying that there's 80% chances of thunderstorms and rain going on all day long. So, again, at my location right now, that's what it's saying in the next hour. And if it was raining like it was earlier when I was getting my amazing energy drink from our coffee, I'm telling you, I'm getting addicted to them. I'm getting addicted to them. Now, I done the blue raspberry without the cream today. Sunday I did the cherry with the cream, and I've had the peach with and without the cream, and I haven't been disappointed yet. There's vitamins in this drink, as well as there's caffeine. So real quickly, I wanted to show you this right fast. So we have our sponsors, Napa of McMinnville. I want to show this one first. They're located at 236 Beersheba Highway here in McMinnville. Give them a call at 931-474-6272. But also with that said, with the rain chances being, today, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, with an 80 to 60% chance of rain for the rest of the week, I know we talked about this, but you got to get visibility when it's raining, right? So let me tell you, if you do not have the Rain-X blades or the glass water repellent that Rain-X makes, you're really truly missing out. And I know I've been beating this like a dead horse, but that's what I have on my car, and it is phenomenal. And you can get all that at Napa here in McMinnville. Yes, see? Proof's in the pudding, guys. Shout out to Tina from Our Coffee. And the wiper blades are amazing. And she said hello, and this rain is ugh. I'm gonna try to pronounce it today. I'm having a blue raspberry Alania are amazing, filled with tons of energy. Yes, they are. I think she told me there's 200 milligrams of energy in here. So I was like, yeah, it's going to be one of those weeks. I need you, boo. But as you can see, the deals are going on from now until June at Napa of McMinnville. You can save up to 24% off your Rain-X wiper blades, and you can save up to another percent of 25% off the water repellent Rain-X. So make sure you check out our friends at Napa of McMinnville, as they are one of our many, 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 many sponsors. So thank you to them for being that and so much more. But yeah, if you don't have your wiper blades, I'm telling you, you're going to be like, thank you so much, Kelly, about wiper blades. I never knew what I needed until then. Also, too, I wanted to get this out there, but I'll do it on the next break. I'll get it for you guys. I wanted to talk about some summer programs that we're having here in the Warren County community. And I wanted to talk with Melody. I know there is some summer programs, the summer reading program that is at the library that she's going to tell us a little bit about, but also another summer reading program, which I was going to do a little digging in. I saw this on social media and I thought, hey, why don't I share this with my friends? And so I'm going to. And let me see. Oh, it's working. Okay, perfect. Sometimes when I send photos to myself, it doesn't do what I want it to do, and it is working out great this morning. So I saw this on social media. One of my friends posted this, and I thought, how amazing. Okay, so with that said, this is what I saw. So we have a bar now. Some of this is local, some of this is not. And I wanted to confirm with our own Pizza Hut here in town if they're doing this as well. But at Barnes & Noble, they're doing a free book for reading books and writing about them in their reading journal. They're doing at Books A Million, they're doing a free backpack just for reading books. Imagination Library, of course, never forget them. You get free books for ages 1 through 5 from the Dolly Parton Imagination Library. Pizza Hut I don't know. I thought this was gone, but I guess they're bringing it back. And I want to double check with our Pizza Hut here. But earn a free personal pan pizza and more with Book It. So, and then the Panda Express, again, that's the closest one that I'm aware of, again, is in Murfreesboro. Kids eat free kids meals coupons when students read at least 5 books. And, of course, Chuck E. Cheese right there. As you can see, it says 10 free play points for reading and filling out the Reading Awards calendar. So if you got a kid and you want to keep them busy and they like to read, or you're trying to get them into reading, I think this is a great program for you guys to get involved in. Nope, wrong button. And so I just check that out. Look at that. It's just another amazing program that we have got going on this summer. Another amazing one that we have, which I want to talk to you guys about, is the Viola Pizza Company in Viola. They are doing a Viola's Pizza Pioneers Camp 2025. It's a Viola Pizza Pioneers Camp, invites teens ages 12 to 15 to step into the kitchen, master the art of pizza from scratch, and explore a hands-on skills in dough tossing, topping techniques, and teamwork, all while having a blast in the real pizza in a real pizzeria setting. Viola's Pizza Company is located at 7 Lynn Street in Viola, and this is going to be going on from June the 2nd through June the 5th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. So it's just another amazing program that we have got going on. Morning. And we have other things going on this morning as well, but I'm going to take another quick break and get a word from our sponsors. If you have a summer program that is going on that you would like us to get out on our social media as well as on our calendar, please let me know by simply texting me at 931-305-0869. Other than that, we'll take a quick break. And remember, Warren County, keep it first.
Serving the people of this region for 53 years, and we are fully committed to the people and the communities that place their trust in us. McMinnville in Warren County is just one of the 9 counties that we serve. With 4 convenient branch locations, along with 7 ATM and ITM locations, you can be assured that Citizens Tri-County Bank is close by. Committed to you and committed to the communities we serve. It truly is what makes Citizens Tri-County Bank the only community bank you will ever need. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
February is the month of delicious deals at Sonic Drive-In in McMinnville. Get ready to treat yourselves. Starting February the 24th, cool down with their delicious, refreshing strawberry mangonada slush. Perfect for those sunny days. Start your day right with our special drink offer until 10 a.m. Make Sonic your rise and shine morning destination. So many flavors to choose from. And remember, we've got the best sun drop in town. Dive into these amazing deals this February at Sonic Drive-In.
This is David Moore with Supreme Building Products. We've been your one-stop shopping center for lumber and building supplies since 1963. We're a family-owned business and operated and proudly served Warren counties for over 50 years. At Supreme, it's not just about great prices, but it's about exceptional service. Our customers are what's always supreme. From lumber to roofing to plumbing and paint, we have everything you need to build your dream home from the ground up. Whether you're a contractor or homeowner or a weekend warrior, our knowledgeable staff is ready to assist you at our state-of-the-art drive-through lumberyard. Visit us, please, at the corner of Highway 70 and North Spring Street. There's something for everyone at Supreme Building Products, where quality and customers come first, and the coffee's always free. And always be sure to shop local. Call us, please, at 473-9564.
Spring is here, and so are your yard care needs. Visit McMinnville Lawn and Garden at 129 Keel Drive, where we've been serving our community since 1995. With a rock-solid reputation for excellent service, our dedicated team is here to help you find the best lawnmowers, leaf blowers, chainsaws, weed eaters, and more. We proudly carry top brands like Echo, Stihl, Shindala, Gravely, Cub Cadet, and Skag. Take advantage of our early spring service, free pickup, and a discount on service. Plus, from chainsaws to gardening tools, we've got you covered for storm season. Trust the experts at McMinnville Lawn and Garden, where quality and customer satisfaction come first. Call us today at 815-5296.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
Welcome back, Warren First 39ers. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter.
This lighting is incredible. Sorry.
And then
I know I look rough this morning. Hi, I'm back.
Well, FYI, I also hit the touch up button.
Oh, okay. Well, unlock the touch up button.
It's a great button. But Melody Krim is with me this morning.
It makes us tired mamas look fresh and ready for the day.
I know. But before I forget, I want to do a shout out to the cafe at Tree City Inn, Kevin and the gang. All week long, make sure you enjoy because people were asking for it. So he said, fine. He gave. They have frappes now.
Ooh.
Frappes all day.
You know, I missed that party on Friday night, but we already had plans with the kids.
Which party?
The bar at the Tree City, which is the bar. What is it called?
The Well.
The Well. Jeez, come on, Melody. I told y'all it's early.
Keep drinking these.
So, but anyway, they did a 90s party. They pulled out the Nintendo 64. They were giving out adult Capri Suns.
Oh my God.
I know. And I found out about it after I already had plans. The whole family, my son, my daughter, and my son-in-law, my future son-in-law, we all went to go see the new Final Destination movie.
Oh, was it good?
It was so good, but let me tell you something. See, I'd already been hearing reviews that it's gotten better reviews than all the other ones. It was way gorier. It was so
really. Well, I'm not going.
It was so gory. There were so many times I had to look down. Apparently, according to my son-in-law, my daughter cried multiple times. But it was really cool because this one tied all the movies together. Yeah. It made everything make sense.
And it's done? Is this it?
I don't know. I don't know if it can be done because everybody's gone. So I don't know unless they just completely start over.
Okay.
Well, no, I stand corrected. There was one person left. So they may do another one.
Okay.
But it was very, very good. It was very good. And then I found out everybody that was there that night was going to see The Last Cowboy or something with Neil McDonough. And you say Neil McDonough, I'm there. So I got to go back and get
The Last Cowboy.
Yeah, something about a cowboy. I don't know. Neil McDonough's pretty. I just like looking at him. And he
has a good name.
He does. It's a good name. He doesn't age. And he acts so well. Yeah. A while back, there was a mini-series spinoff of The Wizard of Oz that was futuristic sci-fi. It was called The Tin Man, and that's who he played.
Yes.
Yeah, Zooey Deschanel was Dorothy, and Alan Cummings was in it, but Neil McDonough played the Tin Man, which was not a Tin Man. It was like an occupation. Oh, he was so good in that one.
Well, when Melody got here, by the way, guys, I want everybody to know because I can never say this right.
Alani.
I call it Alania.
Yeah.
Alani.
Yeah.
Anyways, when that said, her doctor.
Yes.
If you went for an energy drink.
Well,
what is it?
So I have chronic fatigue syndrome. And what that means for those who are like, what is that? That means that no matter how, how do I explain this? So at nighttime, you go to sleep so that you recharge. Your body heals, your body recharges.
Yeah, I get that.
Same thing with the cell phone. You plug in your cell phone at night, it recharges. My battery never recharges more than 50%. So depending on the day, depending on the weather, I end up needing naps halfway through the day to recharge my battery because I just can't function. And that's a lot of the reason why I stay inside during the heat because it drains faster. But anyway, I've really been struggling here lately and I've been more tired than I normally am. And I was talking to her about what I can do. And she said, well, if you're going to drink an energy drink, it needs to be Celsius or Alani because those are the healthiest ones on the market. No energy drink is healthy, but those two are healthier than the others.
Yeah,
There's less bad stuff. Yes,
okay.
There are less bad stuff. So I started drinking the Celsius and it's fantastic. I love the Celsius.
These.
Yes, that was really tasty.
Taste more, I don't want to say watered down, but they taste more like flavored waters.
Yes.
With a little hint of caffeine.
Kennette Dixon and her daughter Allie, I have found out, are addicted. Their favorite, I shouldn't say addicted. Their favorite is the snow cone, pink something. And I actually picked one up at Five Below this weekend, but I haven't drank it yet.
Is that a Celsius?
No, it's an Alani.
Oh.
And
get that, Tina.
I got to especially with Warren Arts rehearsing right down the road from you. But my kid keeps eyeballing it, so I need to drink it because as he keeps reminding me, he says, what's mine is mine and what's yours is mine.
Mm-hmm.
I had to smuggle ice cream into the house this weekend, like I was
I
the El
hate that.
Chapo of dairy products.
You're going back to those good old days where you go in the bathroom or the cupboard and you're eating your
Yeah,
food.
I'm just like,
I do that,
dude.
y'all. It's a true fact. I eat my ice cream sandwiches in the bathroom.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to eating Snicker bars in the closet because I mean, you feel like a bad mom telling them no, but you also want your own stuff
off of Nemo.
Yeah, mine. I'm like, not yours.
Yeah.
Get out of my stuff.
And with summer now, everybody's at home.
Yeah. Well, and I gone to the new Five Below, wanted to check it out. It's incredible. And I have bought a couple of candies as treats. And then I bought my daughter Razzles. She loves Razzles. Yeah. And I made the mistake of leaving my candy too close to the community candy bowl. And both of my kids ransacked my bowl and stole all of my candy.
Well, of course they did.
And
that's the time you want to get, and there's months or weeks you want to get rid of candy and you can't, but yeah.
Yeah, there was a whole candy bowl of candy I'm not interested in. They took mine. I guess mine was more interesting. So anyway, I'm probably going to run by Five Below. And I will also be running by Sugar because she just expanded her hours and they are now open Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yes.
It's happening.
I know. And ice cream, you can get, she had 2 new flavors of ice cream that sounded really, really good.
Sorry, I'm trying to find a picture of Gary's thing. I don't see it.
Oh, Gary had a thing?
Yeah, it's for the thing coming up in June.
Oh, that barbecue cook-off thing. He's been working on that for a while. That's going to be amazing.
It is, and
we don't know where it is.
It's not there.
You can hear us.
Yeah. No, he called me this morning. I was gonna share some love.
Yeah.
I know it's called that. Maybe it's posted up in a post. No. He's not even. Gary, me and you gotta talk, bro.
Yeah, we need this information. Well, the people need this information.
Yeah, I'll get it tomorrow for sure.
But yeah, so there's a lot going on this weekend. Park Theater Group is having their Chicago Junior auditions on Saturday.
Yes. So let me tell you, I'm just gonna.
I'm sorry, Chicago Teen. I'm very interested to see how this is going to play out.
So Melody tells me privately, like it's not public knowledge that Chicago's coming out.
So excited,
and I was like, "Oh my god!" For Roxy, and because I love Chicago, and I would play a mean Roxy.
Yeah,
like I would kill it.
I just wanted to be a part of it, no matter what, because I love Chicago.
Same, and now I'm like, would it be appropriate to hey, if you need help in this teen program,
right?
I'm all about it. But,
well, they have. I think they've got their own group.
Thank you, Retha, and takes it to me.
Thank you.
She's always on top of it.
But they've kind of got their own group of people that work on stuff. So I'm just, but I will say,
if they need help with Chicago, call us.
We'll be glad to do advertisements if you want that.
Yeah.
But no, it's Christian Weeder doing it. Who's the one who did West Side Story?
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be phenomenal.
It's going to be way phenomenal.
Yes.
Christian's incredible. He just graduated Brigham Young University. Congratulations to him and his wonderful girlfriend, Miranda. Miranda just graduated MTSU.
Okay.
With dance something. I'm sorry, I can't remember. But her show is about to hit the Park Theater, the Cuba show.
Yeah.
Is it on Marquee? Yeah, Cuba's dance show. May 29th and 30th.
I think that one thing I'm loving about 2025 so far, I know we're almost halfway to me.
I know. It's all going so fast.
There's so much variety of different shows, different music, different talents. And when I say talents, I'm not just talking about singing and dancing.
No.
Writing, playing acoustic.
Yes.
Just it is amazing. Every year something new is popping up.
Right.
And then hearing about, people getting in the robotics program and building these robots and these Lego builders and I'm like, where's this coming from? But it's so amazing the variety we have.
I love seeing all the talent that we've got in this town. I mean, we may be a small town, but there are a lot of really talented kids and young adults and adults.
I love her.
There she goes. Woo! We need to get Rita on more stuff.
Yes. Okay. Now I gotta
stay cook off. But yeah, it blows me away with all of our talent. I've got to be at Paula's dance recitals, And those kids were incredible. All of them.
Oh.
Noah Khan is my current obsession. I love all of his music. And they did a dance number to Northern Attitude that just
blew you away.
Oh yeah, it was great.
I mean, you've done a lot of things. If you want to play catch up with everybody,
I've been all over the place.
I want to know though, because she's not been on the show that much time around because she's been trying to play catch up with her photos.
Yes, I'm still catching up. So I'm getting better. I don't have any events coming up. We're actually going on vacation next week for our anniversary, so I'm trying not to do anything.
Right.
But no, I've got to still go through graduation and project graduation, 3 shows at the Park Theater. Graduation's like a huge number. It's like 2,000 or something. And I will post those photos, but guys, I just want you to remember that I was not there in a professional capacity. Yeah. I was there as a mom to me and my 30 plus bonus kids. So when I took pictures, I was only taking pictures of my kids.
Exactly.
So sorry, but there was a professional photographer there.
Was there?
Yes. And
keep talking, you're good.
No, so I don't know who's got the pictures, but I will tell you it touched my heart because I cried. Lord, I've cried so much this month. But Becky Bell happened to be down there. Aww. And not only did she know who I was, she knew who my kid was, which I didn't realize.
Yeah.
And she snapped some pictures of him as he went across the stage, like right there. It was.
How sweet is that?
I cried.
Yeah.
I cried. Because, as mamas, we want any pictures we can get.
Yep.
And I've picked up 3 or 4 more bonus kids just in the last week because we as mamas, we can't be everywhere.
That's true.
We're in a different time and place. We try to be everywhere. And when we are at some place, we need to be present, not worried about taking pictures and everything else. And that's why I like to step in because let me take that burden off. Let me get the pictures of your babies so that you can be present and you can fully focus on your kid and what your kid is doing at whatever event it is.
Yes. So real quickly, I want to bring this up. Thank you to Stacy Hart for sending this out. There's actually 2 meetings going down tonight. The first one is Building and Grounds Committee is the meeting tonight at 4:30 at the administrative building. Also, there is a nonprofit review committee meeting tonight at 6 p.m. at the admin building. Now, the just so everybody knows, because I just messaged it on here, and I want everybody to be able to see it. I know it's a lot, but I'll do the other one. So the Building and Grounds Committee missions meeting is going to be tonight at 4:30 in the new conference room, which is, you pass Terry Bell's office, and it's the second.
Yeah, the one that we went to the one meeting at. Okay.
And then, because that's just a lot of wording. And then the nonprofit one, which is at 6:00, is going to be held in the full courtroom.
Okay.
So
because I have a feeling it's going to be a lot of people, and I have a feeling that is the grant money for the nonprofit. The city does one and the county does one, but they've been telling people for years, we're cutting this off. It's not the taxpayer's job to support you. And I get what they're saying. On one hand,
you get both sides.
I do, because I've worked with nonprofits and I know how vital that money is and how much we rely on it, because some of our nonprofits do great. They can ask for anything and it'll appear. Other nonprofits work their fingers to the bones and barely are getting by, and they desperately need that money. So I get how much they depend on that. But then on the other hand, I also see what they are saying, that it's not the taxpayers.
Yeah, you can see both sides.
Yeah. And last year, I know that Main Street, McMinnville, the senior center, and Meals on Wheels went and appealed that decision when they were denied. And Meals on Wheels came to the first meeting. They did not come to the second meeting. And because they did not represent themselves at the second meeting, that was one of the reasons they got denied.
That's correct.
But
it's like we
Main Street got approved for a smaller amount, and so did Senior Center. But
I didn't get the blue shirt memo. I'm just saying blue shirt.
I know. Go ahead. That was MTSU. Woo! Sorry. Now I get to cheer for that. I forgot what I said. So I get it. So, and I think the county commission has been talking about doing the same thing of cutting people off. And that's why it's so important that we in this town keep our nonprofits going.
She's an MTSU alum.
Oh.
She's graduated.
It must have been recently. She looks very young.
She did. All kids look young to me.
Oh, this is true.
But thank you to Miss Retha. She is one of our avid followers here on Warren First 931, and she did find it for us. It's the Phyllis Prater we were talking about some minutes ago.
Wow, look at that first place prize.
I know, right? So it's the Memorial Steak Cook-Off. It's going to be, of course, at Prater's Barbecue and at the Morrison location on June the 14th. You can see all the event location, the entry details, the promoter information. You can call Gary or Brad at those 2 numbers. There's team spaces. You get a 10 by 15 space. They're doing a steak, they're doing wing, and they're doing a rib. And then it breaks down the event timeline. And then they also, if you have any questions with the official people that are going to be judging it, the SCA representative, his name is Jimmy Driver. And his number's there too if you want to have any, questions and answers.
I'm going to put it in here. That is a busy, busy day for Warren County.
It is a busy day. And that's why we're trying to get all these dates in.
There's no time.
Yeah, it is.
Where? I just can't see. 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
Oh.
Here, you want my readers?
No. That may not be so bad. Okay, 10 a.m.
Yeah,
I can make that. I can work that in.
I can do that.
So,
and then if I can't see it, I have my readers ready to go. But thank you to Retha for sending that in. If anybody has any questions, please contact Gary Prater at 205-7866 or Brad Hillis at 212-5800.
Because that's second Saturday, and Mamma Mia is playing that day, and Bach and the Rock starts, which I still have not gotten a lot of information. I don't know if there's an actual show date on that.
I put the information out there to get something, because when you were telling me about that, I reached out
emailed
to
him, and
people.
I feel like I'm like breathing in your drink.
It's okay. I'll move it.
I just don't want to be gross. But anyway,
okay.
But I'm still, because this was something that happened last year and I missed it. I found out about it after the fact. So I actually put it in my calendar because I think this is incredible.
It's a pretty neat event.
It is. And it's out in Rock Island, and it's all these classical musicians, and they come out and
it's like not just here locally.
No,
they
Nashville,
come from
Lebanon, everywhere. And then they do like some kind of summer concert series, but I can't get the show dates. All I could find was, and I looked it up online. It wasn't there yet. But
is it an H or a K?
H, because he's Bach. Like,
the
composer.
Yeah.
Or I guess he's now a decomposer. Sorry, bad joke.
Melody.
What?
Good Lord. Welcome back, Melody. Let's see. Here's this one.
Somebody else will thoroughly appreciate that I said that.
Here.
Yeah. Oh, look, Robert and Yvette went. See, Bach at the Rock.
But this one.
See, that was the applications were due.
Well, that was on the
24th. See?
And then look, okay. We're going to dig deep as we're here.
Yeah, because I sent them an email and I didn't get any response. I wonder if the Chamber of Rock Island would know, because they said it was in conjecture with them, which I didn't even know Rock Island had a chamber.
So Bach at the Rock is like a family reunion in the best sense. Musicians from all over gather together to explore music, participate in community outreach, dine and hang out and perform.
How fun.
And then engagement. Well, that was at the church.
Yeah, that's at my church. Yeah. Oh, that's right, because you know what? Father Charlie was saying that.
Bach at the Rock has the privilege to engage with the Rock Island community every summer. Rock Island was located just outside of Nashville. It is a warm, welcome town that loves to get... Okay, this is just the description.
And collaboration.
Okay. Well, maybe we need to subscribe.
Yeah.
And did you apply, I guess?
Yeah, and that's who I emailed. And I've not heard back. So, but I'm being patient because I'm sure that they're trying to get everything together.
I don't think they've updated their stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's a nice looking team.
It is. They're like, hey.
Okay. So stay tuned because we really do want to get more about this.
Ranger Station. Good call, Megan.
Well, maybe because it's not in the park. It's just Rock Island itself.
It's in Rock Island itself. So I don't know.
Maybe, but I didn't even know Rock Island had its own chamber. So
what?
Yeah, because it said it partners with the Rock Island Chamber of Commerce. So I don't know. I can start with our chamber because our wonderful Jackie Borowiak I'm just so proud I finally learned how to say that.
Good for you. I still am there. I'm not there yet.
But she's a very artsy person, so she may know things.
Yeah. But, I just lost it.
So there's just a lot going on.
There is. And another
Main Street Live's
Go ahead. You go.
There we go. Main Street Live is kicking off.
Opposite day.
It is. My brain doesn't function right anyway. But it kicks off next Friday night, not this week, next Friday night with TC Bryant.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got JC Cole this year, 90s Alternative. Finally, I'm so excited. And Joe Harvey at the Civic Center with fireworks. I'm so excited about that too. Yeah.
Okay, so Hunter posted, and now I don't see it.
What did he post? Hunter, what was it?
It was about the 9 people got caught in the flood. It was he shared a post from the Sparta area. And now I don't see it. So
it really needs to stop raining. I've had quite enough.
But it was just a warning to all.
Because we're supposed to be going into North Carolina, and those guys have already had enough, and I really don't want it to rain the whole vacation.
It may have.
I really don't want it to rain the whole vacation.
I know. Okay.
I mean, we will make it work if it does.
See? Okay. So the Sparta Rescue Squad, and this is like for the immediate release, because he posted it in the thing as well. Yeah, for immediate release. 9 people escaped a flooded area at approximately 9:35 yesterday. The members of the Central View Fire, Dole Fire, Sparta, White County squad were alerted to the 9 individuals stranded on the island below Twin Falls at Rock Island State Park.
Oh, wow.
Prior to the arrival, the partners of Rock Island State Park reached out to the TVA Twin Falls and requested they shut the gates on the dam to make the rescue operation safer. On arrival, the rescue personnel visual contact was made, and a plan was made to allow the water to recede and safely walk out the family. This was completed by the joint team of the Swiftwater Rescue personnel, Dole Central, White County Rescue, and the state parks by about 10:30. Tennessee Valley authorities quick response to the request to shut the dam down. This potentially dangerous situation was much safer by decreasing the flow so quickly. No injuries were reported. This is a great example of the relationship that they have with all the stakeholders from the local and federal to ensure the safety. We also want to thank the neighbors at the Campaign Rock Island Fire Department and the Warren County Rescue, who were there to request it earlier and ultimately canceled due to the size of the party to be rescued. But again, it says on there, read the signs.
Yeah.
And, just a reminder, not saying they did not, but just a reminder to pay attention to the posted signs and alarms before entering in this area. We want to extend our thanks to everyone who responded and assisted yesterday.
Yeah.
I was in Rock Island yesterday, and if you don't listen, like if you start making and if you're not from here, you don't know. But you got to read the signs, because when you hear the sirens go off, that means the gates are going to open up to make more water flow. And if you're not from here, you don't know that.
Yeah.
So that's why there's all these signs. And, there's signs everywhere down there, like don't go, don't go. I mean, as you're walking down, there's tons of signs. So thanks to everybody acting quick and swiftly. And those 9 family members were, good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I wanted to talk about that this morning. Like, as it is summer, as everything is coming to a head, you got to know what is going on, your surroundings, everything, whether you go to a state park, summer reading, swim team.
Yeah.
I mean, we want everybody to have a fun and safe summer.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. That was the other thing to talk about. You had some other summer camps.
Yes.
Warren Arts Theater Camp in partnership with Park Theater is going to be in June again this year.
Oh, that's right.
But it is different this year, guys. They're only doing it on the Fridays. Every Friday in June, there'll be a summer camp from 8 to noon. It's called Trash in the Camp. which is my favorite song from Tarzan.
Trash at the Camp.
Trash in the Camp. It's a song from Tarzan. It's fantastic. But it's teaching the kids rhythm and movement and learning how to turn things in your everyday environment to musical instruments, banging on lockers and trash cans and things like that. And Kennette Dixon and her daughter, Allie Morton, are the ones that are going to be hosting that one.
They do a great job.
They do a great job. If you guys missed Lion King, you missed out. I'm going to go ahead and say it on the record. I think that was the best show that Warren Arts has ever put on. It was
really.
It was
the pictures look Brent Carden's
incredible, and that's the other photos I got to go through. But yeah, I know because there's quite a bit, and I've not gotten there. I may bypass graduation, go straight to Lion King, because I'm telling you, Dakota Moore's costume for Rafiki was fire. It was incredible,
and the giraffe on the
stick. That was so cool, and all of it. I mean, they did just such an incredible job.
Extra.
And, and my husband's not as involved as I am, but he is involved some. And I always video the kids and I show him clips. And he leans over to me about halfway through. He goes, wow, they have really grown.
Yeah.
Just since Mary Poppins. He came and saw Mary Poppins. And, this was a cast of 50 kids. 55 kids. It started 63. I think we were down to 50. They were down to 50. Not we. That was a British we. Derek can explain what that is. But anyway, but it was such a great show. And then the next kid show is going to be Shrek this fall. Shrek Jr.
That'll be a good one.
The kids are so excited. They're already talking about it. They're all riled up. So
they should be. And I want to thank everybody for following us. They keep commenting, and I keep missing them. I'm so sorry, guys. I haven't seen Melody in a hot minute.
I know. There's so much going on.
But thanks to Aretha, she said there's also a worship day at the Dillon Park in Woodbury on the 14th as well. And thank you for getting us that information.
Yes.
And Megan's comments about the rescue that happened the other day at Rock Island State Park. And then she said, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Megan, you should just get your kids involved.
Yeah, hey, listen, these summer camps that she's talking about,
they're
like
awesome.
The Park Theater does, the Warren Arts has, and then the Park Theater Group also has one. I don't know, they had one last year.
What?
Where they had that little camp, the little week camp, and then at the end,
it's not Park Theater Group. Warren Arts does it.
Well, Walker did the one with Park Theater one year. Or maybe it was Dream Group Reality.
I think Dream Group had it originally, and Warren Arts has taken it over.
Okay.
So maybe that's it.
Logan was with them that time. So
then that was
Logan's
is Dream Reality.
Okay.
But no, Warren Arts does it. And then in July.
She said not old enough either.
How old are they, Megan?
Put that age out, boo.
Yeah, go ahead and throw that age out. But July's will be what y'all are used to. It'll be the week long, and that information should be out soon. We'll talk about it as soon as we get it released. That's the one I'm participating in. If your kids are all like, I want to be at the one with Miss Melody and Miss Rachel and Miss Dana, that's the July one. Yeah. So 3 in July.
You're like with mine. Yeah, Randy will be 3 in June. That's
why
we connect.
We aren't going to rush that, Megan, because it'll be here before you know it.
Exactly. Now, right fast, we're going to take another quick word from our sponsors, but I do want to mention our boys at Walker's Minor Roadside. Make sure you call them at 423-615-1937. And like Brian would say, 423 is the Chattanooga area code. 615 is the Nashville area code. Yeah. And then 1937, which Tim always likes to throw in fun fact, that's when the Golden Gate Bridge opened up.
That's a fun fact
so
you
if
need
you're
to know.
into numbers and you want to know how they originated.
Yeah.
But Walker's Minor Roadside, if you haven't checked them out, they're fast, reliable roadside assistance when you need it the most, serving the Warren County area and surrounding areas. It's your go-to solution for minor roadside emergencies, whether you're locked out of your car, you need a jump start, or you ran out of fuel, or you got a flat tire. That does happen.
Does it ever?
Affordable rates starting at $50. And, of course, they have that military veteran discount honoring all who have served. Make sure you call. Don't stress and call the best. 423-615-1937. And don't forget, if you use the code Kelly, Kelly, you get $5 off. Why? Because you want the discount.
Yes.
That's why.
And that's a pretty good discount because she's worth way more than $5.
Right. Thank you so much for that. But we are going to take a quick word from our sponsors, and when we get back, we have more stuff to tell and then some, because I even have sheets of paper over here I haven't even got to yet. But remember, Warren County, keep it first.
Drive-through located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville, or give them a call at 474-1776. At Our Coffee, we pour love into every cup of coffee we serve. Welcome to Our Coffee Drive-Thru, located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville.
Don't know what to eat? Have you tried Cumberland Biscuit Company or Topz Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli? Down on Main, you can enjoy pizzas and sandwiches, weekly combo specials, soups, salads, and finish it up with Topz Frozen Treats. On the weekends, check out Cumberland Biscuit Company's unique dishes like the Twisted Goat Burger or the Bambushka Burger. For lunch or dinner, get the experience of going out of town right here in McMinnville, down on Main. Follow Topz and Cumberland Biscuit Company on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
When you need help with your medical needs, who are you going to call? At Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you're not just a number, you're a part of our community. When you call Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you'll get a live person to help answer your medical questions. In a hurry? Try our convenient drive-thru. Not able to get out? We offer free delivery within the city limits. Stacy specializes in Mr. Stewart's over-the-counter and prescription cough syrups. Need to transfer your prescriptions? It's no trouble to transfer to Stacy's, where people care and wellness matters. Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy is located at 485 North Chancery Street, or give them a call at 474-0600.
It's the perfect time for planting. Visit Randall Farms at 8240 Manchester Highway in Morrison, Tennessee. From fresh plants to seasonal favorites, we have everything you need to beautify your home or project this fall. Available for both retail and wholesale. Looking for something sweet? Don't miss out on our delicious frozen blueberries. Stop by and see us 6 days a week, Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturday from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. For more information, call 931-635-9535 or email rwalkerfarms@benlomond.net.
Craving the best barbecue in the South? Look no further than Prater's Barbecue in Morrison. Whether you're dining in or taking out, we've got something for everyone.
From our mouth-watering brisket, baby back ribs, juicy ribeye steaks, specialty sandwiches, and fried chicken tenders, your taste buds are in for a treat.
Don't forget our weekly specials. Monday, spaghetti or hamburger steak. Tuesday, meatloaf or barbecue chicken pork. Wednesday, pork loin or Salisbury steak. Thursday, smoked chicken halves or country fried steak. Friday, fried catfish or Cajun catfish on rice.
Whether you're feeding hundreds at a company picnic or meeting a friend for lunch, you can count on Prater's to satisfy your taste buds.
Call us at 635-2259 and taste the tradition at Prater's Barbecue. 30 years of excellence.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
Good morning, Warren First 39ers. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter, alongside with Melody Krim here. Currently in downtown McMinnville, we are still holding it tight at 71 degrees. Again, today's high is supposed to be, where'd it go? There it is, 78. Tonight's low is 66 now. Rain conditions are going to be continuing on until about 10 a.m. It says, continuing around 10 a.m. So, again, I don't even know what time it is. It's 20 till. Look at that.
Yeah.
But if you want to stay on top of it, I will say it's a 30% chance of rain at 10 o'clock. And then from 3 on, it's going to be 40 to 60% chances of rain and thunderstorms.
Stop raining. We have to build an ark. This is ridiculous. We finally figured out why the basement's flooding, and we can't even fix it until it stops raining.
It stops raining, yeah. That's the sucky part of all of it.
But, hey, real quick. And I know this is last minute, guys, and I'm sorry, but the Pioneer Pride Guard put out an announcement that if there are any 8th graders, upcoming freshmen, students from the middle school who would like to audition for Color Guard, it is today. They are there until noon. I know it's last minute. I'm sorry. We did put it on the page, but I want to make sure y'all know. Go to the Guard. They're incredible.
They're amazing.
Yeah, they are. They work so hard. Plus, they're part of the band. And as Mr. Farnham said, the band room is like a home and we are all family.
Aw,
and
I
you
love
really feel that when you go in with the band. I mean, these kids are true. I have never seen a closer connection than you get with the band kids. It's incredible. But anyway,
and then Megan wanted to give a thing to you. She goes, I wish we could have the kids do more popular things like for young kids, Spidey and the Amazing Friends or Paw Patrol.
Oh.
Put that in their ear, Melody.
So I can actually explain that to you.
Oh. There's a reason.
First of all, if it's not already a play, we can't touch it. And I mean, it has to already be in a play format. I mean, okay, I shouldn't say that. It would be more difficult to do. Last year, Mia S., whose last name I forgot, Dana's daughter, did write the play and choreographed it for our July show. But the other problem is copyright. And with Spidey and Friends and Paw Patrol being so popular, the copyright for us to get that show would be way beyond any budget we can ever do unless one of these nice rich people in town want to sponsor it. Hint, hint. So yeah, wink. Which, blinking is just winking plural.
Oh, okay. I
don't know
that.
Anyway, but because there are a lot of shows that we would love to do, and also it can get a little bit complicated. Come on, rich people, say thank you, Ray. Come on, Megan, help us out. Because there are several shows because you have to get the rights to perform the play. Then there's the music for the rights for the music to do it. I mean, it's a whole long thing that I even don't understand because it's a lot of red tape. Yeah. And
think of it this way: you got Disney, right? Disney is a huge corporation.
Yes, and Disney will come after you.
They will, and that's why. And you have to be cautious and careful when you play songs of Disney or copy. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, Disney is the worst. My understanding is they have an entire department just to make sure people are not selling or using them unlicensed. They can't even play Disney movies in schools anymore. No. Which is not Walt's dream, but somebody else's dream, and he's running with it.
Yeah, and that's a good. Megan says need to apply to Dolly.
Yeah,
I mean, she loves poor theater people.
Which is us. Yeah. But yeah, and also with that copyright, you have to pay the copyright for X number of shows. So for every show you do,
it's like FCC.
Yeah,
every time a song is played, that is, if you don't get,
I may have gotten that wrong, and if I did, Dana, please say, "Girl, that was not it." But it was something along those lines. Yeah. It's a money grab. And
you gotta be careful with those. That's why always when we go do pop-ins places, I'm like, hey, turn that down so we don't get popped with,
Right. Plus you also have to pay for each script, which is the other thing.
Okay.
And no, you can't get one script and copyright it or make copies because that's copyright. So yeah,
it's true. With that said, we wanted to make a couple announcements. If you haven't seen it on Facebook and or Instagram, for example, Red Door Kids.
Yeah.
I think this is a good move. I'm hoping,
but it was such a cute little store.
It was, and it still is.
My kids. I wanted to get my goddaughter
we were getting
something
clothes there and everything. But with that said, as the announcement, they are sold out of all of their 2T to 14-16 clothes sets. So all the remaining inventory is out of the system and will be person only starting Tuesday. Today. For $5 a piece. There will be 0 to 3 to 18 to 24 girl and boy all seasons, heavy on the Christmas, jeans and pants and shorts. They have a lot of clothes, a lot of heavy on the nice jeans and pants for boys, sizes 4T to 16. Henry and Me pants and shorts, retail price $45.99 for only $5.
So that's a lot for a pair of pants for a kid.
Oh yeah, but now she's selling them for $5.
Yeah, well then they can go play in the mud.
Sizes 2 to 3 to 16 girl jeans, shorts are $5. Open regular hours are Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then on Saturdays, it's 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. until we sell out. That would be announced. Thank you for all the continued support and excitement towards our next chapter for Red Door. They're still over here.
Yes.
Because there's 2 stores. And bless their hearts. They go over
And I
here
think
to
that's
Red.
a lot of it.
Yeah. And then the signage, they had to lock one and go back and forth. And that's the similar situation that the Hitch General Store had to do.
Yeah.
But they were walking across the street, bless their little hearts.
And now they've just recombined. So
yes,
that's empty. Red Door Kids is empty.
And it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just, they're ever so growing and they need to see what is
forward. Yeah.
Affordable. And speaking of some need and assistance in this community, and I'm so glad that you shared this the other day. Denise Montrose, she is over the Tennessee Cow Rescue, and she posted this the other day.
Speaking of rich people needing to fork over some money.
Yes, or anybody that's got $1. I say this all the time. If we all donate $1, and donate, think about it. There's over 40,000 people in this community.
I mean, how much progress can we make? I mean,
think about it. If you had 40 nonprofits and you donated $1 to each, everybody, every nonprofit can almost make $40K. With that said, she said this was shared yesterday, or less than 24 hours ago. This morning, I sold my guitar to make a tractor payment for the nonprofit. Some people think that rescues look fun and cool to have cows, and you get paid to do this work. Mm-mm. No, the truth of the matter is that it's the hardest thing I have ever done, and it has taken all of my money to keep the rescue open. It is highly likely that we won't be able to be open in 2026. That would suck for me personally because I would have failed. However, it would be way worse for the animals that we help in the community and for those who call the Tennessee Cow Rescue home. Please like the rescue Facebook page and share the post with people who value animal rights and animal welfare. At no cost to you, if you shop at Kroger, you can choose the rescue in their community rewards program and introduce me to your rich friends, please. I already sold my home, my car, my Tahoe, and most of all, my furniture. The absolute truth is that I'm running out of things to sell. It is coming to a point in my life that I'm forced to question how much can I sacrifice and keep going. So as far as public service announcements for the day, please don't donate to the shiny rescues who bring in millions. Instead, donate to small rescues who are strapping things together with duct tape and rescue screws. So
reused
screws.
I mean, technically they would be rescued. That's a pretty guitar too. I hate that.
Yes. And so I'm just telling you guys, if you know the Tennessee Cow Rescue, Denise Montrose and them, please, we'll try to get her on the show.
Her heart is truly a work of heart. Yeah. I mean, her story is all inspiring, and it hurts my heart. I mean,
I know.
If I had president of Harvard money, I'd be giving it over. For those of you who are unaware, I recently found out that the president of Harvard University makes $1 million a year. Wow. $1 million a year to run a university. Let that sink in.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where are we coming to?
Well, I mean, you got to look at all the politicians. I mean, this is where the misuse of funds comes in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not saying that he doesn't deserve a large salary. I'm sure he's earned it, but that just seems a bit extravagant.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I agree. Now, I love when Melody posts this. She posts this each and every year because I had somebody ask me, well, what's the difference between Memorial Day, Labor Day, Armed Forces Day? Because I think I'm with you I'm on the end of the things where when we have these holidays, we need to honor everybody, because if you wait to the holiday, you shouldn't wait to the holiday to thank somebody for their service.
Right.
But Memorial Day is in its name itself, and that's how I remember it.
And it's not Happy Memorial Day. And I know a lot of people make that mistake. It's not a happy holiday. It's a holiday for reflection and remembrance, and it's very hard. My friend John, the one we talked about on Friday, he called me yesterday because I'm not doing good. I was like, let's talk it out.
Weird.
And he's like, but you're about to eat dinner. I'm like, nope, I'm not eating dinner now. We're going to talk to you, because he's lost so many friends, and Memorial Day is one of the worst days for him as a vet. And every year it seems like he loses somebody else he served with, and it just makes that day that much harder.
Yeah.
So, it's great. Have your barbecues, but also have a moment of silence, because there are a lot of people who paid that ultimate sacrifice and who did not come home.
Yeah.
There are a lot of families. There are a lot of moms out there who are now raising kids without a dad. There are a lot of parents who had to bury their baby, and no parent should ever have to do that. And it's a tough day. It's a tough day.
And and you got to think, again, I am so blessed to live in a country where I have a lot of freedom or rights because of the sacrifices that were made. And that's what we remind ourselves during that whole entire weekend, not just on that one day. But, every day I wake up, I think, man, life could be worse, but it's not, because there are so many people that sacrificed their life. They gave their life. And, I wake up too and I think, I can't shoot straight. I can't do this. But, what, as an American, what can I do to those people, right? Or for those people? And so when you see a vet, my thing, I don't care. I don't wait till it's Veterans Day or Memorial Day or Labor Day or Armed Force Day. If you see them, thank them.
Now, I will say, it makes some of them uncomfortable to do that. So I'm always a little hesitant. My husband does not like it because he feels like that was his duty. That was his choice.
Right. But when I wake up, I don't, a part of me does not, I know that sounds really bad at what I'm about to say. But I'm just like, I can't do that. I can't do it.
There's no way. I couldn't do it. And the other crazy thing is David did serve, but he did not serve overseas, so he will not go get his vet benefits because he does not feel like he earned them because he never saw overseas combat.
Oh.
And that's a him decision. And I'm like, dude, do you. But one of the things I put on my personal page, I have several of these that I always put up every year, but it says only two defining forces have ever offered to die for you: Jesus and the American soldier. One died for your soul and the other died for your freedom.
Did you post that on there?
I did not post that on our page because I didn't want to overwhelm it. I truly, I have a whole.
I love that.
I have a whole bunch.
And before I forget to mention, don't forget, guys, if you have a birthday, an anniversary, or you want to put somebody on the prayer list this week, please let us know. We only have one right now. So if you got any May birthdays, May anniversaries, let us know. I do want to put one anniversary on there that was celebrated over the weekend. I saw Matt and Anna Sands here at Topz. I love the picture that they posted.
I missed that
little
altogether.
Flashback. Yes, I wanted to tell Anna I loved her outfit because Anna always has.
I do love that picture. Yes. Anna has the best earring collection of anybody in town.
I know.
Maybe
I want to
all
steal
the
them. I feel like Anna should just sell earrings here. Like, I don't know if they're her, like if she makes them or if she just, wherever she finds them, because she can find the best uniquely made earrings.
So Melody might be feeding into that habit a little bit.
Unspoken prayer, please. All right. I got you, girl. Unspoken prayer. Okay. While I am here.
Do you want? Well, no, because that's next week. Never mind.
What?
David and I's anniversary is coming up too, but that's next week.
If it's a May one, then put it. But
no, it's a June.
No. Another big thing coming up in June.
We did 6705, so he couldn't forget the anniversary.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
Got bitter in the middle of the week. Like, no.
No.
And he still doesn't remember it. So much for that.
So a couple of things, because they're right behind us. The deadline to sign up for the Generations Color Fun Run and Foam Party.
Ooh, foam party.
It's fun. I've been there. Are you okay?
Mm-hmm. Something's going on with my toe, and every now and then it feels like I'm getting electrocuted down there, but it's okay.
All right.
It passed.
But May 30th is the deadline, which is this week, because the race is on June the 7th. You can go to USA Gym and get an application. I don't know if you can go online and do that. But too, this is where you can bring the dogs.
Why did they do it on June 7th? That's also Tunnel to Towers. I know.
Well,
it happens
Tunnel to
every
Towers is in the afternoon.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. They were doing it. Okay,
and this is in the morning.
What time is that one?
Well, let me look behind me.
Oh, is it? On a poll?
Let's see. Generations on it. You can register at USA Gym. Oh, no, it doesn't say time. You can also go to runsignup.com, or if you got questions, call them at 743-6628. Hold on a second. I got to do a pause. Melody talk.
Oh, okay. So that'll be fun because that'll have fun run. I mean, it's got foam, but
now I hung up. Okay.
But anyway, then Tunnels to Towers.
Tunnels to Towers is that same day, and it's that afternoon. I have got to get all this together. It's just so much going on.
It's summer. We're kicking up. We're getting into high gear.
Yes, that's what I mean. You just need to have a meet and greet today or tomorrow. You tell me. I thought today was Monday, and I'm like, I'll go to Melody's house. No, it's Tuesday.
We can come to Melody's.
The families of Jane McPhee Underwood and Judy Hoover passed away over the week. Oh, all right. Let me write that down.
You want to talk 6:30 to 10 p.m. I hope we're not out there
till
10.
10. No, they just have to put it out that way.
Okay.
To the families. Read that one for me.
Hang on.
She's looking.
Okay, we're just going to say 6:30. And then if anybody knows what the foam is, let us know so we can add that. Own your own land in the heart of Yogic
Yeah, you said it right. Yeah, Yogic City.
It sounds like Dr. Seuss.
Mm-hmm.
Auction will be on June 28th at 10 a.m. 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, brick home, an extra lot to build on, 6+ acres, located at 741 Curtistown Road. Is this in town?
It's on the mountain.
I've never heard of Yogic City.
It's up by close to Isha.
Oh, that explains the Yogic.
Yeah, Yogic City. Yeah.
There we go.
It's Curtistown Road.
Oh.
It's like right next to it, around it.
Okay, there we go.
Like I said, if you have advertisement of a house for sale, an auction, any type of announcement, please let us know. We will make sure to announce it on our show as well as our newspaper. Now, we did, again, today, I did email out information about our how you can do that. So make sure you do that. I want to give a shout out really quickly to another one of our sponsors, Melody, because if you haven't tried this yet, Sonic in McMinnville, going on between, what's today's date? I want to make sure I say it right. Yeah. Started yesterday, the watermelon slush is back.
Oh.
If you have not tried that delicious dream of a watermelon slush, you need to. So make sure you check that out and more. Also, too, going on July the 12th, which I think me and Melody will have a fun blast with this, is the MTM's Draft Horse and Mule Show.
Ooh.
There's Chris Rippey. Say hi to one of our county commissioners.
And the best mental health counselor.
Oh,
he's phenomenal. He's like, why did you do that? But no, he is phenomenal. When we were going through everything with my daughter, he was one of the only two, after like 5 or 6 years of counseling, he was one of two that actually made any kind of progress with her. And she still talks about him.
Well, there you
go.
So,
no, he's phenomenal. His whole family's phenomenal.
But we are going to try to get somebody in here from the Saddle Club or from the MTM's Draft Horse and Mule Show. But it's going to be on July the 12th at 11 a.m. at the Saddle Club Arena, which is located at 117 Arena Drive in McMinnville. Entry fee is $10 per head, all classes except as noted below. And then you can see all that in the champion class and more. But we are also going to put this in our newspaper as well.
What is that?
July 15th or July 12th.
Oh, that's okay. I may be in hibernation at that point, but let's see what happens.
Yeah.
So she was correct. Of course she was.
What was I right on?
Dear Kim. It is in the morning. So for those of you who think running is fun, you could actually do both. You could do the fun run in the morning and then go do the Tunnels to Towers. I mean, there's time for a break and to rehydrate.
I love how people like realize what they're doing. They beeline.
They're like, hey. But no, because some people actually think it's fun to run. If you see me running, there's either somebody chasing me or there's free cake, and you should probably just follow.
If there is free cake, if there's free wedding cake specifically, that homemade icing, I will run for whatever reason. I also want to do a quick announcement with another one of our sponsors right fast. It's a T&Z Rental and Removal. I always have so much going on now. Welcome to the show, Melody. But TNZ Rental and Removal is locally owned and operated junk removal service based here in McMinnville, providing comprehensive cleanup solutions across the Middle Tennessee area, guys. Founded in 2020 or 2022, Zach and Tyler are the company specializes in professional junk removal, complete property cleanouts, property cleanup services, and unwanted item removal and hauling. They got 3 years of dedicated service. Call them at 931-743-9079 or call them at 224-8593. And again,
Can they get rid of the junk in the trunk? Because I definitely don't want this anymore.
That's a good one to ask him. I don't know.
Bonus points if you
can you do that? Because if you can, let me know.
Serious. It'd be nice to get rid of that.
Everybody would. Hey, every month at Lowe's, they are doing a kid builder
Oh,
kit
I love when
free
they do that.
if you sign up. The next one is on June the 21st.
Okay. That's
Thank
always
you,
so much
Megan.
fun. Like when kids are little itty bitty, Megan, it's hard to find activities to keep them. There's only so many times you can take them to the library. No offense. I love the library.
I do too.
And
no age limit on this one.
Oh, see, there you go.
See, she knows.
Hit our hearts. Because I think I've told you, back in the 80s when things were different, in the summertime, my mother would drop me at the library on the way to work and then pick me up on the way home. That was my babysitter. Yeah, I would now, some days, if I was lucky, because we lived 30 minutes from a amusement park, Paramount Carowinds, and they would buy me a season pass. And on Sundays, they would just drop me at the amusement park all day. And I'm talking about like I was 7, 8 years old, y'all.
Melody.
I was like little.
Now I understand where you come from. Bless your heart.
Are you kidding me? It was great. I was like Matilda. It was fantastic. I loved hanging out in the library.
I was like, bless your little heart.
This is where my love of reading came from. But back then, then eventually she did fund the children's theater, which is how I got involved in theater. Because in Charlotte, it was called the children's theater, and you could take dance classes and theater classes. And
oh, that's fun.
Yeah, kind of like our camp. And that's where my love of theater came from, which is why I encourage parents to do these theater camps, because it teaches them all about theater.
Oh.
It's not just fun and games. I mean, it's educational.
Hold on. Oh, that's your job. You got to tell her. We get this all the time when we go live. Sorry. Are you needing coffee? Does she want coffee? What'd she want?
Oh, she wants to come in and eat.
Oh, it's not open yet.
No,
sorry.
But anyway, that's the good thing about the theater camp, because it does teach you all the different areas of theater. Last year, Miss McGee at the middle school taught the history of theater, because that's her specialty. Miss Holly and I taught improv, which is by far my absolute favorite part of theater, because you never know what's going to happen. But and it's it's a whole lesson thing. But that's the July one.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, because it's hard to find things for your kids to do. YSI. So I'm all about any of these camps and things.
And speaking of stuff to do, if you have a child that loves to write and talk about their summer fun stuff, we are always looking for young journalists.
Oh, absolutely.
And we have we're going to do another kids column this summer while the kids are off. If it's a short story or a poem, or if they go, say they go to Dollywood and they want to talk about how fun their vacation was,
or any of their vacations. These kids are going all over the place.
So again, that is coming back. Oh, and she said it's also good to encourage reluctant readers. Also,
yes.
But this week's newspaper is out and about, Melody. If no one has seen it. Our front page is all about honoring those the sacrifices. So we did a little bit story on that. Also, I wanted to do a shout out love to Steve Nowlin. He is the new president of the Black History Museum. I wanted to give him some love. And
they are so fantastic over there.
They are. And then lastly, it is wedding season. And so I had enough room on the front page because I was also privileged to be there. Congratulations to Caleb and Haley Hines as they got married over the weekend on Saturday. And courtesy photo goes to his mama, Jessica.
Aww.
Yes. And
it's that time of year.
It is that time of year. And
so my daughter's wedding is actually going to be in October, and they're doing a costume themed.
As they should. It's Halloween.
They are, my understanding, I think, they are planning
now.
on dressing like Jack and Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas and encouraging all the guests to wear their own costumes.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I know. It's so non-traditional, but it's so her. And
I did it again.
it's so good to see her happy. That's all.
And
That's all
that's
us
all that
mamas want.
matters.
That's all
Yes.
us mamas want.
And then also in this week's story is two things. Everybody we talk about unemployment rates. Again, thanks Jeff Barnes for that. And with summer hitting around, you need to know about this new it's the world screwworm. It's something you can find in all animals. We talk about the symptoms and stuff. Jeff Barnes found this story. And so make sure you check that out.
Yeah.
And then one of our brand new writers that's on the newspaper, as I say, everybody in this town can be a writer.
Yes.
But Justin Matt Campbell.
Oh, he's such a good writer.
He is. And he did an article about the new toy store in town. And I want to pull up the picture so you can see it.
Toy store?
We do have a toy store, a collectible toy store.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So it's the I want to pull this up so we can see it. But yeah, so the new toy store in town is called Bean Buzz Toys. It's owned by Ken Beam, and he opened it back up in April.
Chilbyville.
Yeah,
I know where it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's that little strip mall right by my house.
I
bet you anything. Fully loaded firearms used to be in there.
Oh, I bet that's who took it. Okay. And then everybody was like, Kelly, we need to know what's going on with our agriculture. So this week I put in the newspaper, thanks to our, he is the agent in our county, Heath Noakes. He sent me the AG news and notes. And so guess what? Slapped it right in there for you.
There you go.
As you requested.
I love that we get to do all of this.
I do too. And then the Old Farmer's Almanac. Everybody wants to know.
Yeah, because some people still swear by that.
They do. So with that said, this week, the big one for Monday, or I should say Tuesday, but on Monday, May the 26th, it talks about how hot the heat's going to be. And so I wanted you guys to see that, read about that. And then I thought how neat it was about the word of the day, the puzzle of the day.
Yeah.
The,
putting crosswords in there.
Right. Working on it.
I got it.
Watch it. Yeah.
We'll talk about that at lunch.
Yes.
I got you because I know what to do with that.
And then with our local government, people are like, well, you focused on the county. Who is our city officials?
Let me tell you something. We have got an incredible alderman team right now.
We do. And with that
powerhouse, it is women power strong.
Yes, it is.
Sorry, I'm not.
There's
normally
days
like that,
I feel
but
like
you.
bless their hearts, bless the men's hearts.
Mhm.
But right now, it's really lady driven.
But it's Ryle and Steve. They know how to hold their own.
They can.
Yes.
And with that said, I put our city alderman or mayor and alderman on the right hand side, and if you notice that the times, like right here, like with Ryle, it says 24 to 28. He has a 4-year term because he had no one running against him.
I'm so glad you put that up because that gets a little bit confusing.
Like their term.
Yes.
So I made sure to put their term. And then some of the aldermen had their phone number or the office number, right?
Yeah.
So if there's no number, that means, their number wasn't posted. But for the vice mayor and alderman, Steve Harvey, his last year will be on the 26th. So this is when there's up for re-election, which is next year.
Which we do need to re-elect him if he decides to run again.
If he does, I don't know.
People, but anyway.
But you can see, and I set it up where people's on the terms, like there's Carrie Morton, Dieter Dunlap, Rachel Kirby, Alderman Carrier Youngblood, and lastly, Sally Brock. Now, also, too, just like everybody wanted to know the committees that people are on, right? So I did that as well. We have a street and sanitation committee, a safety committee, a building and grounds committee, a water and waste water committee, parks and recreation committee, and a finance committee, and a tourism and marketing committee. And each of them with who's on each committee.
See, in the tourism and marketing, that's good for Kara to be on that because she was on the board with Main Street McMinnville. I don't know if she still is. So she already has dipped her toes into that pool.
Exactly.
And Sally, that's definitely good for finance. See, I didn't know all of that.
And then if you want to dig a little deeper of the
This
city
is so
committees.
great. Good job, Kelly.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
guys. I've
Which
only been in the back seat.
It's fine. But with this said, when you see this, all this information you can find online.
Yeah.
So, and then everybody wanted to know the other city committees, like there's a board and zoning appeals group, a planning commissions group, a board of adjustment appeals,
Historic zoning. Let's see if it's still the same. Rachel.
Yeah. And then you also have, I messed up on that one. The 911 board is Sally Brock. I messed up on that.
So there should be.
There's going to be a gap
guys,
right there.
we are human beings.
Main Street McMinnville board. There's a senior citizen board. There's a board of public utilities. There's a board for the alcoholic beverage, park and theater advisory group.
Hey, I'm sorry. I want to say something.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, good. They fixed that. There for a while, somebody who was running the restaurant was on the alcohol board.
Oh, I gotcha. And then there's a housing authority group, a county tax equalization board, industrial development board of the McMinnville.
That's an incredible
group of people.
Board, yeah.
Tri-County Railroad, McMinnville Downtown Revenue, and a Central Tennessee Regional Solid Waste Planning Board. And so, again, I want people to know that all this information I'm finding about our local government is all online.
But if you have the older generation who does not know how to internet or work the internet,
it's on
that's
here.
Fantastic. So then they have that. I mean, I could see somebody just taking that and stick it on their fridge. That is
100%.
Beautiful.
Thank you. And since you've been
I've not
sleeping in
gotten
the
to
dark,
see this yet.
Look, so this was last week's. See? Just so she can check that this was last week.
This is wonderful. Sorry, guys. I really did. Graduation consumed me for a while.
It's okay.
It was quite a bit. Hey, and I did put up an article on Facebook about Project Graduation. So if you guys have not seen that, check that out.
Make sure you check that out. And then,
because
of course,
that was so much fun. The kids had a blast.
We also, in our local government, if you wanted to know what happened at the annual legislative breakfast or Monday and Thursday nights, a budget and finance meeting, it's all in there. And also, we did an article of Casey Owens as she resigns from the Warren County Commissions.
That hurts my heart. I know.
She's making herself. It's not like there was no discord or ugliness going on.
I know,
This
but
is a
I mean,
good
she's
move for
just
her.
one of the best commissioners we had, and that's going to be. That's going
Big
to
shoes
be,
to fill.
That's big shoes to fill, and and I don't know how that works. When a commissioner steps down midterm.
So in the article, we actually write about it.
Okay, good.
So where is it at? I got to go back to where it is. Owen's decision. Chris Rippey currently serves.
Yes.
So Chris Rippey, which we just seen in the know here, he is the other District 3.
Oh, so
the new appointee. Here we go. This is what it says. The new appointee will need a simple majority of 13 votes from their county commission to secure the position.
And Chris will play a significant role in the selection, which makes me feel better because I know he'll pick somebody decent. He won't play favorites and play popularity contests.
And I was trying to see. So there is one more. I remember there was one more county commission meeting, which she will be at. And from what I'm hearing, like I think if you are interested in being a county commissioner, and you got to be, one thing you do have to be is in that district, and they're going to vote you in as an interim to fill out that position. And then when voting comes up in 2026, you have to run.
Okay,
you have to run at that. I hate saying rerunning because you didn't run the first time,
right? But you have to, you have to run.
You have to run.
You have to, yeah.
But you at least need.
You have to be willing to continue it for an actual official term.
That's correct. And then we got the notes from Tuesday's budget and finance meeting from last week. And then I have reached out. I want everybody to know this because I'm going to say it. His name is Joe or Joseph with the Democratic Party. The Warren County Republican Party sent me their notes from their meeting in May. And thank you to Lenisa and them for sending me that because we were not able to be there because we were at a county meeting. But we have the notes for that. And then we have Vanessa wrote an amazing article about Bridging the Divide in Warren County, Finding Common Ground with Commissioner Helton and Superintendent Glenn. And it's a great write-up. There's been so many different write-ups of this, but I'm going to, be biased, and I really do like this because she got to talk with she got to talk with everybody, especially Mr. Glenn. And y'all aren't at the meetings, but when you saw it, I want everybody to know, when you watch our videos and you see like the disagreement, the agree to disagree moments, I want you to know, after they get done, they go eat.
Yeah.
Like they are still friends. They act,
Well, I mean, even with friends, you got to think siblings. We all disagree with each other at some point. Kelly and I don't always see eye to eye. The point is that you rise above it. You become adults and you find common ground. And that's one thing that Lisa said to me during her last election campaign. We were sitting there. She knew full well that I was not going to vote for her. I mean, but we were still, hospitable. But she said to me, she goes, at the end of all of this, the election's going to end, but we all still have to live in this town, and we got to remain civil and we got to remain nice. And that has stuck with me. That because she's right. She's right.
She is right.
I mean, you
don't have to agree with what everybody is saying, but you can listen to them because everybody's opinion does matter. And it's okay to agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I value you as a human being. I value your life.
Right. Well, and I think, and I've talked about this also, we all want what's best for this town. We just have different ideas on how to get there. Yeah. And I honestly, and I think, and even with the way that we elect, the way that we were raised, the type of household that we grew up in, the challenges life has thrown at us, affects who we want to vote for and how we problem solve. People who grew up in a good house with two parents that they were taking care of, they're going to have a different outlook on how to problem solve and who they should vote for than those of us who had to fight every single day to exist and to live. And it's a whole different thing.
Yeah, I agree. And then lastly, we did actually have, when it's a busy week in government, I think that should dominate our whole newspaper at this point. But the last page, just read it. It's great. And then shout out to the Lions Club. Miss Sue and them do a phenomenal job.
She's amazing.
The 14th annual Warren County Lions Club two-man scramble. It's a charity event, a golf tournament that they have in memory of the PCC Bob Davenport. It's going to be again this year on June the 14th at Willowbrook Golf Club. It's $100 per person. That includes a lunch, 2 mulligans, and 2 red teas. Tee off times at 1, lunch is at 12. Come join the fun and support this great charity. Excuse me. If you want any more information, it is also it's going to be in our newspaper for the next 3 issues. Now, something Melody has not been a part of. So, and I don't care to say who wrote it at this point. But people
talking about the standardized testing.
Yeah, so we talked about it last week.
I have been very much in the middle of that.
Yeah,
just not with Warren first.
Yeah,
I'm always in the middle of the standardized testing because it ticks me off.
So a big thing about school that we talked about last week, the past 2 weeks, standardized testing versus practical skills. Which should schools prioritize? What is more important? What is not important? So I wrote a piece, my opinion piece on it. I hope everybody enjoys it.
Look,
read it.
I'm 46 years old. I've never had to take a test at a workplace. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. And I don't know if you and I have talked about, I know that you and I have talked about, I don't know if we talked about it on air, but parents, let me let you in on a little secret. The school board, the county purchases their curriculum from a company. There's 3 main companies. It's Houghton Mifflin, Scholastic, and I can't remember the third. I think it's Scholastic. It's been a while since I've read this. But anyway, they purchase the school curriculum from one of those companies. Then it comes time for state testing. And the state purchases the state test from one of those 3 companies. You're not always going to have the county and the state purchasing the same company. So a lot of the times, your child is taking a test on things they didn't learn because their curriculum is different. It's from a different company than where the state test is from.
Oh, and Megan says practical skills need to be reintroduced in our schools. It's almost all intellectual and no applicational currently. Did I say that right?
Yes.
And and that's kind of now my son goes to private schooling.
Yeah.
So their testing is similar but not the same.
Yeah.
And so and that's also why I'm excited about Orchard Grove is because it's a 4-day school, and then on Fridays it is life skills.
Yeah.
And I think that's one thing kids need to know is life skills, and to not be pressured and pushed. And talking with those teachers that's opening Orchard Grove, which they're going to come on the show as well. Talking with Miss Jacqueline and them. One thing I feel like that is missed is she used the big word reintroducing. Once something is taught in that 1 month, it's like if you don't learn it in that month, it doesn't necessarily, it's not saying that they all don't come back, but it doesn't come back like it used to for us.
Well, and I think it's not just in schools. I think in homes, these kids, a lot of these kids nowadays, they don't do chores. I know several companies, these teenagers come in, as soon as they find out they have to wash dishes, they quit. I know that they're having to be taught how to use a broom. That blows my mind. How do you not know how to use a broom? But I mean, they're just, it's a different environment. It's this gentle parenting. And I guess I'm just Generation X, and it's a whole different thing.
Megan says, so sad that we have kids in 8th grade that can't operate a microwave because schools have to beg for donations for kids to use them at lunch.
Yeah.
And then there's some schools that do I've heard they have them and they're not allowed to use them.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
right.
Then what can it's like you're almost forcing me to like get the school lunch, and my kid may not eat it.
We never had microwaves when I was growing up. It was sandwiches. Yeah. My mother made peanut butter and jelly sandwich the night before, stuck that bad boy in the freezer, and then in the morning it went in my lunchbox, and it was still cold by lunch, and I hated it. And to this day, I will not eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
It happens.
I don't like it. Yeah. But I mean, that's what we lived off of. We couldn't afford sandwich meat and cheese. I mean, it was peanut butter and jelly, and that's it.
I hope everybody enjoys my opinion piece on this.
Yeah.
It was really, I did not know. I was talking with Vanessa over the weekend, and I was like, I wasn't 100% comfortable with like putting my name on it, and I didn't, obviously, but I wanted to verbalize it that I did write that.
And it is an opinion. I mean, this isn't fact. This isn't, you may not agree with it, but it's an opinion, and we are allowed to share our opinions.
And our last comment on this, Megan, kids would be better behaved if they had more applicational tasks involved. I've heard someone say self-worth comes from accomplishing meaningful tasks. 100%. I totally agree. And then with that too said, as you can see, our friends, the Master Gardeners, we did in our Miss Dale. Yes, Miss Dale McDaniel wrote this one as they collected over $1,600 in their fundraiser. Woo! That goes towards the scholarship that they give away each year.
Yeah.
And then as we move on, because I always like to go through this before we end the show, our sideline stories, as sports are, school sports are dying out. That doesn't mean sports are done. Tons of sports going on. Excitement builds for the 2025 swim season under Coach Paige Northcutt. Our mock, weather permitting, I should say, the mock, the season starts tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're doing a mock swim meet at the Gilly Pool at 4:30, so everybody be aware of that. We're going to work through, I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to do it tomorrow somehow. And then the McKay Wealth beats Coffee County Bank and Trust last Thursday on Thursday's showdown, and that is one of the City League's teams that they do at the Civic Center.
Woo, and congrats to Susie and, that guy she's married to Britt. Congrats to Susie and
Brent McKay that owns McKay Wealth, yes.
And his wife Susie.
And his wife
phenomenal.
Susie. Awesome. Yes, we used to go to church together back in the heyday.
Great people.
Yeah, when we're itty bitty. And I love her mama so much too. But there's a picture of the team there as well. And then I had to do a shout out to Luke Saldana is your AAA state runner-up in the slot. Congratulations to Luke on this great season for
Luke.
Yes, and so
that officially means Luke can run like he stole it.
Yes, he can. He could. But I just want everybody to know that we are going to be out and about later today with the hard copies. They're not available right now, but you can get your hard copies at any of those locations. Like, you know,
does that mean we're going to lunch first? Because we ain't going to lunch in a while.
We're going to go to lunch first.
Hey, did you know? Have you already talked about the fact that Topz is now doing fried foods?
Nobody's telling me they're doing fried food.
Let me tell you something. We got mozzarella bites up in here, and they're delicious. They're phenomenal. And fries.
Did not let me know
Hang on.
this.
Let me go find a person. Hang on.
Go find Josh. Go get Josh.
Hey, Mark. You want to talk about the new fried food Topz with you? No.
Yeah, I want to talk about the fried food before we let everybody go. Yum. Well, I got everybody. Don't forget at 4:30 is the Building and Grounds Committee meeting, which we will be there. And then at 6 o'clock, Vanessa will be going live with the nonprofit committee. So we will be posting both those videos up today to keep you informed and stay up to date with everything happening in our county. Okay, so let me go back. So you can get a hard copy. Hold on. Of course, you can get a hard copy here at Topz Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli. Now, these are the old ones I'm pulling out. But you can go to Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, Randall Walker Farms. You can also go to the McMinnville Chamber of Commerce. You can go to Gateway Tire and Service. Cumberland Biscuit Company will have them as well. Prater's Barbecue in Morrison. Reddick Brown Ford, Sissons Tri-County Bank, McMinnville Lawn and Garden, McMinnville Drug Center, Supreme Building Products, the Cafe at Tree City, Jay's Restaurant, Tammy's Market, Our Coffee, USA Gym, Juicy's, Consroad Barbecue, Depot Bottom, and yes, I already said that one. Now, the ones in the waiting rooms is like at Champion Chevrolet, Reddick Brown Ford. Let's see, I've got
Have you gotten to the doctor's office yet?
Not with these yet. I've ran out. I made it.
I know. There's a lot. Okay, so I think Josh might be coming, but it's fried mozzarella bites, which that's what I've had. Let me tell you something. Fried cheese,
she's talking about that,
my favorite. But it's fries and then it's sweet potato bites. And something else is coming, but we're not talking about it yet.
Oh.
So it's a stay tuned. Here comes Josh.
Tell us all about it, Josh.
You were here. No, he's like, no.
Well, you got to be close to the microphone then,
lean
at
in.
least.
Yeah. Okay.
So, right, Josh is on the side.
Yeah.
See, there's a hand.
Y'all get a hand.
I'll be on more next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got friable sides now. We've got Topz fries, fried cheese curds. So they're
okay, cheese curds. I said cheese bites, cheese curds.
I mean, which are pretty much the same.
They're just squeaky.
If people who are fans of curds seem to be fans of curds.
I love fried cheese curds.
Me too.
Different. So fried sweet potato bites as well.
Okay.
Oh, those are good too.
We've got two new sauces. We've got a honey ranch, and we're calling it Bang Bang sauce, but it's kind of a zesty, like it's similar to like
Bang Bang
sauces.
Yeah.
So it's my favorite. That's why.
Yeah.
Try that out. Yeah, and we've got some others coming, but that's for now.
That's awesome. Though. I'm all for an all new thing.
Yeah, so a whole new section, whole new category.
Okay.
So yeah.
Thanks, Josh. That is the PR marketing person for Topz Frozen Yogurt and Cumberland Biscuit.
Yeah. And they also have freeze dried candies here, and they're always putting something in there.
Yes. Now, to Mary, I hope that helped you out with the backing because we're going to wrap this up because me and Melody are getting hungry.
Yeah, we are.
We keep talking about food.
Let me borrow that real quick. Hey, guys.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
So let me do this real quick. So there's the backing of our newspapers where you can get hard copies. The question is, will you be mailing? No, I will not be mailing them. It is very expensive. I'm not going to lie. I did talk to the postmasters about that, but
we just don't have enough people to do it ourselves either. No, guys, we're a team of 5 on a good day. Okay. And we're covering everything that we possibly can.
Also, there are $2. So,
I forgot about that new restaurant.
So there's going to be cans put up at each location today to put $2 donation in or whatever you got. And if not, if you do Venmo, you can scan the QR code in the top right-hand corner, and $2 can be sent to Warren First 931. We will be starting other accounts next week, like PayPal, the Cash App, and things like that. I just haven't got to that part. I will say this too, Mary, if you're watching, I am taking up names of people that are interested in delivery services to your home, and I will put your name down as one of the correspondents on that. I need at least 50 or more to make it, worth my while. And I can't find my little cheat sheet note I made. So I'm going to write your name down, Mary. You are so welcome. But I did get the, it's called doorstep delivery.
I don't know. Megan got me onto food.
I'm sorry. So doorstep delivery is essentially, it's not mailing them to your house.
Oh.
It would be like the old school paperboy route, like back in the day.
Yeah.
And so I did say that I can go to your doorstep and drop one off. So if that's something that is going to be feasible, yes, maybe.
Hey, Megan, they're open now.
Yeah, now. Say they're open now.
You can order online. That's what I was doing. That's what all those downs were.
Jessica.
I'm sorry, Jessica. I said it's the wrong person. It's open now. It is on Smithville Highway. It's not going to give me the address now that I said that, but I saw it a second ago. But they're open now. I'm very excited. We made this.
Maybe we'll go try it today.
Yeah, because I love Greek
Facebook
food.
Live today. Let's try it today.
We'll see you over there. That's a great idea because I'm all about some good Greek food. 1502 Smithville Highway. That's a long road. Let's see if we can figure out exactly where that is.
And Mary, if you don't care,
the it's just past the Taco Bell.
Yummy. Oh, okay.
It's just past the Taco Bell.
And
before the Shell.
Mary, make sure you message me privately your address. I need your address too. Eat. We will talk soon.
Okay. Do we want to show this?
Okay. Yes. So real quickly, this is the freeze-dried treats. Hold on.
Or you want to read it or show it?
We'll show it.
Okay.
So freeze-dried treats, like snacks astronauts eat. Boom.
They have ice cream. Freeze-dried ice cream, y'all, is so good. I like the Milk Duds and the Sour Skittles. I really hope they start doing the freeze-dried Red Hots. That's my favorite.
Yeah. Is this good? Everybody can see this? Yeah. I just can't see it because I'm out
of no. You can read it.
Oh.
So lots of options, really good prices, and it's good food. And I don't think anybody else is freeze-drying the ice cream.
I haven't seen it only here. Let's take a picture of that while we're on here. So I can have it for future reference.
Scoops. Yes. We got the menu
on here?
Yeah. It says freeze-dried scoops.
Oh, cookies and cream scoops and multicolored scoops. Okay, there you go.
But seriously, Matt, freeze-dried Red Hots are the way to go.
Oh my God.
They're so good.
So yummy.
That's what I made that fireball fudge with.
I will enjoy your podcast. I pass info around to my friends. Oh, well, thank you, Mary. Heart emoji. Love it. Well, we are done for today. I'm done.
Until we get to the Greek restaurant.
Until we get to the Greek restaurant.
Get them to the Greek.
Once you go Greek, you don't go back. So, with that said,
I love good, authentic Greek food. Oh.
Any
is that
last
tiki sauce or however you say it?
I don't know.
Jessica probably knows how to say it. They probably know how to say it.
I don't know how to pronounce a lot of fancy words. So, and I'm okay with admitting that. I'm getting better though. With that said, if you have any last minute prayer requests, birthday shout outs, anniversaries, please let us know. Right now, I want to say a happy belated anniversary to Matt and Anna Sands, owner and operator of Topz Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli, as well as Cumberland Biscuit Company. Yep. So make sure you check them out. And I want to say a shout out to my grandma in heaven, Miss Joyce Cotton. She celebrated. She would have her birthday was on Sunday. Aww. And I can't remember how old she would be. I think she'd be in her 80s. And me and my mama were like thinking on Sunday, because we did our Memorial Day eating stuff on Sunday. And I was just like, Mama, what would you think Nanny would say right now? Because she was my nanny. And our kids call my mom Nanny. Oh. And so, because one thing everybody wonders where I get my quick wittiness and all that stuff.
Yeah.
My grandma, my nanny, Joyce Cotton, had the most quick wit and fierce words that came out of her mouth. And I would sit with her every day during the summertime, or when Mom couldn't, she was our babysitter at Cotton's Mini Warehouses. And she would wrangle the anybody. You don't get nothing past her, and you don't get in trouble.
Yeah.
And so, being raised by her and my Papa Ray Cotton, it's a testament that if you know who they are, you know why I have such a great work ethic and attitude on stuff, because they were just one part of what makes me me. And there were so many funny moments, which I'm not allowed to say on air, that my grandmother did with it. I'll tell you later.
I'm sure, because they're spicy.
They are, and you just don't. It always breaks my heart when I say it this way, but when that generation dies out, I just feel like, gosh, I hope we still have that, or somebody keeps it going. But with that said, it was her birthday. But with that, let's go to a word in prayer to begin our work week and everything. So bow with me, and we will end the show. And I'm going to get it all ready. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day that you've given us. Be in everybody's prayers today, as we have a ton of unspoken prayer requests today. We also want to lift up the Carr family with Brian's, one of his daughters, does not feel good today. She's got a little sickness going on. Also, we want to be in prayer for the families of Jane McAfee Underwood and Judy Hoover as they passed away over this holiday weekend. We also want to be in prayer for all the family and friends and service members that served our community that lost a loved one in service over the Memorial Day holiday. God, you know all the unspoken prayers, or anybody that could not get one on here. Please be with everybody during their work week. Even with all this nasty rain coming, we know there's a reason the rain's got to be here. Trees got to eat. Trees got to drink. Mm-hmm. But with that, we love each and every one of you, God, and just be in prayers for everybody throughout this entire week. And in your name, amen.
Amen.
With that said, take care. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. And remember, Warren County,